not working and tested the voltage on it, and on that one I'm only getting 5 volts between the red and the white wire, and what it should be, which is on this one, is 25 volts.
It should be really between 22 and 30 volts.
Transformer, so you need to change out the transformer. Sometimes the contactor is what's causes a bad transformer, so sometimes it's a good idea to just change out the contactor at the same time. But yeah, that's that. Okay, got my new transformer. I'm gonna go change it out. Okay, ironically enough, this one, the first time we plugged in the contactor, it did turn on, but still only getting the 5 volts, and that's not enough, so we need to change that transformer. Otherwise, it's just going to give us an intermittent cooling, and we don't want that. Okay. Get back there. Cool. And now here's our transformer. So we've got red, white, and green. Or blue. White's on common. Red is on R. And blue is on the G.
This is on my particular setup. Not every setup is the same, so you want to mimic what you have, but that's how it is on my setup. The blue is on G. This one has 2 whites.
So red is on R,
go into the
white's on common or C, and the blue's on G. Just a little different here.
So this one was able to change out just the transformer on the relay control center. Sometimes you can get the whole relay control center and the relay in one, transformer relay in one. This one I had to pull it apart and reset the wires and rewire it. Not too big a deal, but here it is. Just the key here was replacing the contactor first, because a lot of times that contactor allows backflow current or high amperage across the contactor back into the transformer and then blows transformers left and right. So a lot of times when you have a faulty transformer, it's a good idea to just change out the contactor first and then replace your transformer. So that's what we did here.
Okay. Good. Okay. Moment of testing. Well, we got this other relay cover to put back on. That one that I can see first, and the other one going mostly blind. Alright, we're in. Now, this dude right here. Move that wire out of the way. And just going to try to mimic the way everything was before. is back on. Gotta plug it in, and what we'll do is turn the AC off here. Tight quarters, no room. That's about the way I remember. We'll turn it on. The AC may have a 5-minute delay, but it'll still give us the idea whether the inner portion is going to work for us. Actually, it won't. We can test it in heat mode first, but you can see it's going to give us a 5-minute delay for the air conditioned portion. So I can bring it over into the heat mode and make sure that works. Yay! That's a good sign. And so now it's about the AC mode. Problem is, like I was telling you, it's going to take 5 minutes for it to kick on. So here goes AC mode. And we're going chilly. But you'll see the snowflakes start to blink, and that'll take us the 5 minutes in order for it to give us enough time to button things up and put it back together. Okay, so just to show our voltage now, the unit is still in its delay, but thought we can just take a look at white to red voltage, and white to red, yeah, 27. And you remember before we were getting like 6 volts, so that was bad. So we're definitely much better. There we are at 27 again. Across there. Anyway, so we should be good to go here.
The new contactor for
the AC on the roof was buzzing really bad, and it worked when we first hooked it up once, but after turning it off, turn it back on, and waiting the 5 minutes for the delay to kick in, it didn't suck in, wouldn't turn on. So, and definitely the reading was bad, 6 volts. Just was putting the cover on, and the AC kicked on. And the question is if we're running on the roof. Now we should be able to feel it start to go cold on the suction line. And it is getting cold, but I'll just verify on the roof since I got the ladder hooked up. Alright, put this back together and be all set. Kicked on here. And what it is it has its own little 5-minute delay, which could have possibly been our problem all along. Probably not though. And a little bit longer, so that's good. Okay, doing the molly trick I showed you guys in the previous video. Fix this fan baffle up good. Okay, here we go. Test it out. Okay, I got the fan baffle worked out, and I'm gonna test it out. It might make us wait another 5 minutes, but here's what it is. There it goes. Oh, no leaves in there.
There was definitely a few more things to work out here. The refrigerant was low, the wiring needed to kind of be redone to set the capacitors properly, and the time delay, we needed to change out the time delay. But the main part I wanted to show you was about replacing the contactor before replacing the transformer, and that way you don't re-blow the transformer, because a lot of times if the contactor is bringing excess voltage or higher amp draw across the contactor, then it can be blowing the transformers left and right. You don't want to do that. You can use a fuse. I show it in another video about the transformer, but a lot of times, because it's the contactor, if you just replace the contactor before you replace the transformer, you shouldn't have a problem there. Anyway, thanks for watching Kung Fu Maintenance. That was avoiding air conditioner transformers trap, red to white, wrong volt on HVAC. Thanks for watching Kung Fu Maintenance. Over and out.